Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at 401 South 8th Street here in Carlton, located just to the right of the front door. We've got a 3-inch ABS cleanout, and it's the cleanout that's closest to the front door. You have one a little bit further over. That's going to be for your storm system and potentially the low point drain that comes out of the crawl space. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water is running. We're going to zero out here at the base of the cleanout. Off we go. From the looks of it here, it looks like we're going to cut over under the driveway to get over to the street. Looks like you've got a secondary cleanout access at the very front left corner of the driveway. You'll see that under a big steel plate. Little dangly thing at the joint there, that's just a little bit of debris or a tiny bit of excess pipe glue. No big deal. Alright, just swapped over there. It's a 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe. We're about to go underneath the secondary cleanout I was just talking about right there. And I describe all this if you're standing in the road facing the front door. And there's our main connection at 43 feet. Thus far, very nice looking sewer line. We're going to give it another look over here as we come back once the line's all drained out. Alright, located the camera head right out here in the street in front. There, your line crosses from right to left. It goes under the full width of the driveway. Then right along that left side edge of the driveway is where the line turns and shoots down to the street. In case you're curious how the line's routed. The only bummer of a line like, and the plus side you have here is there's really not a lot of foliage in the area, tree roots, things like that. Other than that, I mean, there's really not a lot of reason this line would be affected by anything short of environmental things like an earthquake. But typically, it's not the most ideal scenario, being that like literally 100% of this line is under concrete. It goes pretty much straight from a concrete patio to a concrete driveway into an asphalt street. So it's an expensive line to fix if you have to. Luckily, there's not a lot of stuff around here that could actually affect the line. About the only thing that has any chance of it, you have a little sapling tree to the left of the driveway, you know, that has theoretically the feasibility to affect the line. I think it's a very low likelihood. And that's something you would typically expect to happen way down the road if it's even going to happen. In a perfect world, your whole entire line is under nothing but dirt. A lot cheaper to fix if you ever have to. Alright, we just flipped around there. We're going backwards. Right here is the vertical drop as the line dives down in the crawl space to exit the foundation. And that's a really hard set of turns there. That's about as far as we're going to be able to go. And that's as far as I generally do go on new houses like this. Everything from this point forward or going back into the house is all exposed piping you can look at with your eyeballs. The home inspector looks at that stuff. Fantastic looking sewer line. Great flow end to end. Every inch of pipe here is in good condition and super clean. No construction debris in the line. It's very nice to see that. It's a very common problem on new construction. Good on you for doing a sewer scope on these things. I've been doing this 13 years, and new construction lines are hands down some of the scariest lines I look at. You know, there's a fair amount that need repairs, but the most concerning thing is construction debris. It's not your kid's toothbrush you find in these lines. It's concrete, rebar, and nail gun strips. Stuff that gets very, very stuck in your line and causes a blockage and a backup about the first time you flush the toilet. So it's a very good idea to do this. Anyhow, sewer line's functioning properly at this time. Very nice looking line there.